ab in den Kampf oder so.
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order.
Oh, yeah.
Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ein El Achmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ein al-Ahmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible. And treat it as a top priority desert operation.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Ah ja. Sino, bei deinen dienstlichen Angelegenheiten trittst du richtig mächtig auf.
Because this is work.
Okay.
Because I trust you.
Ah ja.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
Nein.
The
Ich war nicht
Caravan
dabei.
Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matras still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert.
Stimmt.
Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry.
Ah,
If you
ja.
remember, when you first came to Aru village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By
Oh,
sorting
yeah.
and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times?
Ah, nein.
Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in
Stimmt.
every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles.
Ja, aber jetzt sind wir da.
Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a
Ah.
complicated, chaotic mess. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Huh. Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that... I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Tja. Umso besser.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Ja.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here.
Ja.
I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembarbo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be working with me. The construct next to her is for her work.
Beep! Construct! Beep!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from...
Have you
Sehr
made a
freundlich.
decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
Ah ja.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
Ah ja.
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good.
Okay.
See you then.
Yes, sir.
Na dann. Ja, ich mache mir trotzdem Sorgen.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Ja.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
Hat es voll die Komplimente gemacht. Ah ja, okay. 2 Tage, okay. Ah, stimmt, haben sie ja gerade gesagt. So, 1, 2. Ja, das dauert jetzt ein bisschen. Aber es ist trotzdem die schnellste Möglichkeit. Okay.
It's time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
Wo denn? Ach da. Gut, dann können wir da auch so hin. Sehr schön. Eieieiei. Ob das mal gut geht? Huch. Na, das müssen wir wohl später herausfinden. Denn ich werde den Part erstmal pausieren. Gut, dann machen wir später weiter. Ja, Dann machen wir mal weiter. Ich weiß nicht, an welcher Stelle ich gerade bin, aber okay. Weil ich ja eigentlich an der Statue geendet habe, also das Spiel beendet habe. Deswegen, naja, zurück im Marudorf. Uff, es ist immer noch so heiß wie beim ersten Mal, als wir hierher kamen. Keine Ahnung, wie es, deswegen. Wie es Jet und Tirzat im Moment geht. Paimon ist ein wenig besorgt. Es sollte ihm gut gehen. Ja, das denkt Paimon auch, obwohl Paimon keinen Beweis hat. Schließlich sind nach der letzten archäologischen Expedition, reifer geworden. Ich dachte, ich bin mitten in der Hauptstory. Meine Güte, warum macht sie auf einmal das? Ja, wir sind immer noch an der Statue, aber irgendwie ganz komisch. Oder besser gesagt, sie sind gewachsen. Das Wort gewachsen ist nicht passend für Tirzat. Aber Jet hat mal gesagt, er sei ja wie ein kleines Kind, das weint und schluchzt. Tierzart, Abenteuer? Sind diese beiden, die... Ich wollte das doch noch gar nicht machen. Entschuldige die Unterbrechung. Ich heiße Kalantari. Ich studiere an der Akademie. Ich suche Spuren, die die Vergangenheit auf der Erde hinterlassen hat. Darf ich fragen, ob ihr vor einiger Zeit an der archäologischen Expedition von Herr Tierzart Hindi teilgenommen habt? Ja. Woher weißt du das? Ihr seid es tatsächlich. Tierzart hat in der Danksagung seiner Abhandlung euch beide erwähnt. Ah ja. Abhandlung? Oh ja. Tierzart hat gesagt, er würde nach seiner Rückkehr an seiner Abhandlung arbeiten. Die ist also schon erledigt? Genau, er hat sich in seinem Zimmer eingesperrt, seitdem er von der Wüste zurückgekehrt ist. Die Forscher haben befürchtet, er sei zu deprimiert, weil er nicht die erwarteten Ergebnisse erzielt hat. Bis nach einigen Tagen, als die Leute anfingen, Wetten darüber abzuschließen, ob er nach den Ausgehen zuerst trinken oder essen würde, plötzlich aus dem Haus eilte und eine Abhandlung bei der Akademie abgab. Das Goldene Traumland, eine Studie über die Regierungsformen in der späten Periode von Al-Ahmar-Zivilisation und die Periodisierung ihrer Relikte. Um ehrlich zu sein, hätte ich nicht gedacht, dass Tierzart in der Lage sein würde, eine so bahnbrechende Abhandlung zu verfassen. Ah, bahnbrechend hört sich großartig an. Naja, er ist schließlich ein Stubenhockengelehrter. Stubenhocker? Richtig, als Tierzart uns zum ersten Mal traf, bezeichnet er sich selbst bereits als ein Stubenhocker-Gelehrter. Stubenhocker. Ich habe diese Schule in keiner der Publikationen gesehen. Also muss ich wohl Tierzart persönlich fragen. Also wie hat er sich in seiner bahnbrechenden Abhandlung bei Paimon und Jean bedankt? Nun, lasst mich nachdenken, das war am Ende der Abhandlung. Da ist es noch frisch in meiner Erinnerung. Der letzte Absatz der Abhandlung ist einer Reisenden und ihrer Begleiterin gewidmet. Sie sind wie Blüten in der Gärtnerei, wie das Brot und Salz bei der Reise und ist wie das Geschenk der Wüste an mich. Ohne sie hätte ich kein einziges Wort der Abhandlung verfassen können. Oh, es hört sich an, als ob Tierzart uns ordentlich Komplimente gemacht hat. Das Geschenk der Wüste schmeichelt Paimon sehr. Nein, ihr habt die Komplimente verdient. Diejenigen, die an einer Abhandlung mitgewirkt haben, gebührt ein angemessener Dank. Schließlich gibt es für Gelehrte nichts Qualvolleres, als eine Abhandlung zu verfassen. Wenn doch, dann ist es beim Schreiben einer Abhandlung stecken zu bleiben. Ah. Als wir uns das erste Mal trafen, machte sich Tierzart Sorgen um seine Abhandlung und es hat ihm eine ganze Weile gequält. Um ehrlich zu sein, hatte ich in letzter Zeit viele Kopfschmerzen mit meiner Abhandlung. Deshalb möchte ich die Wüste betreten und versuchen, neue Entdeckungen auf der Grundlage von Tierzarts Forschung zu machen. Ich habe nicht erwartet, die Reisende in den Danksagungen hier vorzufinden. Das muss Schicksal gewesen sein. Darum kannst du mir helfen, wie du Tierzart geholfen hast? Ah! Ich habe was anderes zu tun. Bravo, sich einen Tag freizunehmen, um ins Arudorf zu kommen, ist wirklich die richtige Wahl. Warum muss er gerade jetzt hier auftauchen? Hätte nicht Tage später kommen können? Dann erlaubt mir, dass ich euch beide herzlichst einlade. Außerdem verspreche ich euch eine großzügige Belohnung. Wie viel hat euch Tierzart bezahlt? Wir können später am Tisch darüber reden. Super, es gibt gutes Essen und eine großzügige Belohnung. Ja, aber wir machen noch was anderes. Wir haben noch die Hauptstory. Danke, dass du mir hier mitten, während ich das Spiel starte, das hier vorwirfst. Aber ich wollte erstmal die Hauptstory weitermachen. Meine Güte. So haben wir die denn. Ach. Da. Dankeschön. Ich konnte ja nicht wissen, dass der da ist, sonst wäre ich doch zur Hauptstadt. Also, ne? Wäre ich noch nicht hingereist. Hätte ich einen anderen Dings genommen. Aber dann wären wir ihm jetzt sowieso begegnet. So oder so. Ah, trotzdem. Manchmal ist das echt verwirrend. So, Leute, ich bin's.
Look, over there! Our helpers have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Okay.
Ah! Oh, it's you.
Okay.
You're my assistant, remember?
Ja.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
Okay.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
Ja.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is.
Ah, ja.
Since this is a big case for the academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Ah,
Make
ja.
preparations and be ready for combat.
Na, das kann ja was werden.
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them... Useless.
Na, ob das so authentisch ist? Naja, werden wir sehen. Aber irgendwie müssen wir ja die geschmuggelt bekommen. Ja, wir haben sie ganz schön verdroschen.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
You pitiful Dendro Archon...
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Deshret will curse you, and...
Silence!
Oh,
Ah, ja.
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for
Ja.
Understood. You are dismissed.
Na, hat so
There they go.
funktioniert.
Let's talk elsewhere.
Ja. Und
This
jetzt?
part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you.
Okay.
Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side.
Ah, okay.
He knows I won't make jokes about things like this. If we need
Na
help,
dann.
Tainari is the best option.
Okay.
Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Nee, machen wir nicht. Werden sich nicht wieder irgendwelche alten Bekannten dazwischen funken. Was ist denn jetzt schon wieder los? Ja, oder Serverprobleme.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Ja, ich sehe schon. Das ist natürlich mal wieder super. Liegt es am Internet? Eigentlich nicht. Nee, eigentlich nicht. Na komm. Ach,
The
Mensch.
damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Ja. Ja, dann machen wir gleich weiter. Ich guck mal, dass ich das gefixt kriege. So, jetzt sollte es besser laufen. Hoffe ich. Ja. Können wir das hier auch gleich mitnehmen? Okay.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Wo soll ich hin? Ach, da. Okay. Wenn wir uns da mit ihr treffen sollen, dann können wir da auch hinreisen. Okay. Ach, wir sind schon da.
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In
Ey!
the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a
Hey.
little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Es tut mir leid, wir hatten es vorher mit einer brenzligen Sache zu tun.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face.
Aw.
All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
Okay.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough.
Yep.
If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
Ja. Also, was machen wir denn jetzt?
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari.
Ja.
If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The
Okay.
sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
Tja. Daran hätte
You
niemand
should be
gedacht.
honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer.
Ah ja.
How much more?
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently.
Aw.
If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried. Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
Aw,
There are
wie
many
süß.
kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory.
Na dann.
Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis DI.
Ja, definitiv. So hätte ich sie gar nicht eingeschätzt. Obwohl doch ein bisschen schon. Na komm, gib mir die Karte. So. Auf zu Tighnari. Ich hoffe, wir werden nicht wieder, ich meine, auch wenn die ja dabei ist, ne?
He's over there. Let's go say hi.
Ach nein, wirklich?
Tighnari.
Wir sind's. Wir
Traveler,
sind zurück.
Paimon. And you are?
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
Ja.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
Ja, da,
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right. Then follow me.
okay.
This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby.
Okay.
Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him.
Ah, ja.
Actually, he left Paradis DI just a little while ago.
Okay.
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Ah.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia.
Yep.
Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Okay.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You
Yeah.
don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point.
Okay.
The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Ah, ja. Das ist interessant.
So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more.
Ah, ja.
I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Paradis DI. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate, no doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're right, Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking,
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
Ah, ja.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge.
Ach, komm.
How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced
trau dir
and
nicht.
effective treatment.
Ich hoffe, Tighnari
I
auch
will
nicht.
personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Nein.
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
Ah, ja.
I don't know much about the doctor, But after talking with him, I
Ja.
realized that just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that
Ja,
I've come to
ja.
detest.
Und denkt daran, dass er Collie angetan
It's
hat.
not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.